All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cole Smith, where I teach videos on Tableau and other BI tools. Today, I'm doing another video as part of my Tableau order of operations series. This one is going to be on measure filters. So let me go ahead and share my screen. We're going to look at the Tableau order operations diagram to see where that's at in the data pipeline, and then we're going to get into a quick example. All right, so we go and share my screen. All right, so as you can see, I have the diagram up. So here we're at measure filters. The last video we did include and exclude LODs. So now we're at the measure filters. Okay, so we're right here. So what I have for you right now on the screen is I have quarterbacks. We're filtering on quarterback as a dimension filter, and we're displaying player in the view with our measure values as touchdowns and interceptions, right? So a very common task in Tableau is going to be to filter on measure values. Now, what's critical in this, I'd say, and I'll do another video in depth about filtering on measure values, is understanding the difference between a value and a sum, right? So there are instances where you may want to filter on just a value, and there's instances where you want to filter on a sum or a max or an average or whatever. In this case, I'm going to do on a sum. So that's in this instance, I'm summing on all touchdowns by a quarterback, right? So let's go ahead and pull up touchdowns, and let's say we want to see which quarterbacks have. Let me click sum. Let's see which quarterbacks have at least 200 touchdowns, right? And do that. We're going to apply that. Boom. So we have all the quarterbacks here who have at least 200 touchdowns. Now, you may think to yourself, okay, Cole, that's pretty easy. Now, where it gets complicated, I would say, with these measure values is you have to always remind yourself that what you're filtering on is downstream from your dimension filters, your context filters, your LODs, and your data source filters, right? So it's pretty close to the bottom. So let me give an example of what happened if I do this. So let's say I took year and I drag year over as a dimension filter, right? And I say only give me 2013. Apply. Boom. We have nothing left. And this is critical, like I said a minute ago. The reason this is 2013 is eliminating all the records is because the dimension filter is above the measure filter. So once I do that, now what I'm saying is return the sum of touchdowns that are at least 200 touchdowns for the year 2013. And there aren't any quarterbacks who threw 200 touchdowns in the year 2013. Now, if I rectify this and I say, give me 30, now I get all the quarterbacks who threw at least 30 touchdowns for the year 2013. Makes sense, right? Okay, so let me stop sharing. Okay, so that's all I want to go over today for measure value filters. Again, I'll do a more in-depth video on it, going through all the different options, as far as like most at least or up to or all, and go over the different aggregation points so you can get a better feel for how it works. So that way in your day-to-day work life, you're actually feeling confident in what you're using, right? All right, so please don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and share this content. And thank you for supporting me. And I'll check you out next time, guys. Peace.